The Senate will come to order.
All right, thank you, Amy. Welcome all to the senators who are going to debate first and representatives who are going to debate second. And we're looking forward to hearing the debate that you guys are going to have today.
Here to speak in opposition of House Bill 4162. This bill does not offer an effective solution.
This bill is so important, and today you can make a difference and help to pass it into our Michigan legislature.
A proper education is one of the very most important things in a child's life.
I would like to propose an amendment on page 1, line 4. And my reasoning for this is we don't want students to abuse this bill, so that's why we are offering this amendment.
This amendment is less of an amendment and more of a complete rewrite of the entire bill itself. It still establishes clear guidelines, but in such a way that does not violate the Establishment Clause, but also does not violate people's freedom of expression.
So I'd like you to thank you for listening, and I would ask all of you to vote yes on Bill 98, the Wrongful Imprisonment Compensation Act.
I just learned so much this week. I learned a ton about how the government works that I wouldn't necessarily have known before. I really got to connect with God this week. So I just wanted to say thank you, and this was an amazing week and experience.
Having that experience and then being able to extrapolate from that experience and argue about the bill, I think was something that was really rewarding for me and really a cool experience. So yeah.
I didn't know how I was going to be online, but as the days unfolded, there were some times when I just forgot that I was on a screen. I just thought I was there with people because we were getting so embroiled in our thoughts and just trying to think up new ideas and just pushing us to think new things and expand our minds. I'm really impressed on how well it went. So thanks to everybody who put this on.
We had a lot of fun. Devotions every morning were just a great start to the day and always putting us on the right track in our thoughts. We might be busy with trying to write speeches or whatever, but the important thing is that our thoughts and our actions and our words are pointing to Christ. The bills don't matter. It's what we learn about leadership and what we learn about Christ being our own and in our hearts.
If you don't have your heart right with God, nothing else matters. All the rest of it is secondary to that.
If you have been raised with Christ, seek the things that are above where Christ is seated. So let's think about that for a second. It says, if then you have been raised with Christ. So that's a question that you got to figure out for yourself. If you've given your life to God.
Your credibility is vital for your testimony. For you to be heard and known as a Christian in this generation, you have to make certain that what you are saying is based on the inerrant Word of God, and the only way to do that is to educate yourself on His character.
I just was really thankful that my mom asked me if I wanted to do this again. The apologetics course was amazing. I learned so much about my reasons why I believe what I believe, and being able to come up with defenses why the gospel and why the Bible is true.
But young people, don't forget, God brought you here this week for His purpose, and that you can go out of this week with a boldness to stand up. You are created by God, ladies and gentlemen, for this moment in history, for this time, and for this place. God bless you guys. What a blessing. See ya.